Hi everyone, so I thought I'd introduce you to some of our many chickens. Chicken keeping is one of these things that you start off and you go, I only need three, I'm not going to eat that many eggs, and then you realise that actually you need to collect all the chickens. They're a little bit like Pokemon, you've got to have them all. And so I thought I'd introduce you to some of our girls. Now this is up in the new coop. This is the coop I built earlier this year. In true allotment style, I didn't buy the coop. A friend on site built the nest box, which I'll show you in a minute. He handmade it. It weighs an absolute ton, but it's solid wood and there is no way a predator can get into it, which is really important. We have had several fox attacks on site previously, so security against foxes is really important. But the run itself, I swapped a decrepit old greenhouse frame. It was a 10 by 12 greenhouse that I took down many years ago and I've never used, and it's just been cluttering up my plot. And a different plot holder, he said, you know what, and excuse Tommy in the background shouting, it's the middle of the day, he knows it's not the time to shout. So my friend, he said, I'll tell you what, I have a spare 3 by 2 meter run, I'll give it to you if you trade me your decrepit, never used greenhouse frame. Absolutely yes, instantly, brilliant. He got the weight in scrap for the aluminium, and I got this beautiful new chicken run. So I'm going to introduce you. I will try my best to turn the camera so that we can see. So this is Lilia. Lilia is a Swedish flower hen, which basically is translation for mongrel. If you're thinking of a dog, she's a mix of different breeds. Personally, I think it's not fair. She's some sort of cross between a leghorn and possibly something like a cuckoo marron. Fundamentally, she's just got too much leg and she can fly like the dickens, so it's really hard if she escapes to get her back. And then I'll just move around. This is Leia. Leia is a Silver Pencilled Plymouth Rock that I hatched about 2.5 years ago. And walking in front of her now, say hi Sadie. Hello. Sadie is an Araucana. You can tell she's an Araucana by her ruffles around her chin and her face. So these are the 3 girls in here that have been living in here. But temporarily we have a visitor. Now our visitor, I will have to go around the other way into the nest box to see, because she's currently being picked on quite badly by this trio. So yes, she's a Buff Orpington. She's gorgeous, and we are looking after her for a friend. We found her attacked quite badly by the cockerel in the coop that she was in, so we've rescued her, we've treated her for her injuries, and temporarily she's going to be in here with these girls. However, the girls hate her and she's terrified of them, so it's quite interesting. So here we are by the nest box. I'm just opening the door now, and what we can hopefully see, say hello beautiful. So here she is. She has been quite badly attacked. We discovered her with blood all over her comb, which is the top part of her head, that's red, and also quite a severe nasty cut to the back of her head, which required purple spray. Purple spray is like the antiseptic, so she's been in there, oops sorry, random wasp. So she's been in there for 2 days. I've had a grill dividing them because it's actually sometimes better to have them so they can see and smell each other but they can't access each other, which means that they can get used to each other without causing further injury. Think of it like a bunch of women in a small confined space and you get the idea. It can get pretty nasty. I have been walking around the coop now for about 10 minutes and the Buff Orpington has not come out, but the other girls don't seem that interested in her at the moment. Of course, now I've said that, you'll hear a horrendous squawk and I'll have to run away and sort it out. But for now, we seem to be okay.